is not that simple, on the other hand, that Mr. Obama could bring immediate and radical changes, because after all he is committed to some sort of continuation in the USA policy, more so if we know that the USA is not motivated by the president himself as much as by other institutions.
You're with Face the Nation, and the question we are raising tonight: will Obama succeed in winning over Muslims across the world? You still had that, or you had that opinion there saying no, his policies are going to be a continuation. Carry on with your voting and we'll carry on with that discussion. Gautam Adhikari, Pakistan is really key to Obama's war on terror. Now the thing is, NWFP, over which Zardari has clearly no control, has now got Baluch nationalists who are fighting, the Pak Taliban who are fighting, the Pashtuns and the Jihadis, all of them under loose control of Baitullah Mahsood and the ISI and Pak army, sending out jihadis for their own ends as a sort of as a convenient tool. Now, how is Obama, if he's going to take a hard line on Pakistan and say, I'm going to cut aid if you don't deliver on terrorism, going to convince the ISI and the army to bring some sort of order and to encourage them to stop funding jihadis?
Look, the ISI and the army want to stay in power as far as possible. They want to control the levers of power in Pakistan. And one of the reasons is business connections and economics also. The fact is, if you cut
throw money at them.
Yes, if like the Bush administration, you give $10 billion, no questions asked, and you said, okay, here's money, help us in Afghanistan. It's like outsourcing. It's like giving to Satyam and, expecting a BPO operation out there on the Pakistan-Afghan border. That's not what happened. That didn't succeed. What Obama is suggesting, and he has not yet spelt out his policy, let's be clear on that. It's just a couple of lines which we are interpreting out here. It looks like he would use very tough conditionalities for aid, and that aid is non-economic aid, but he's tripling the aid.
Non-military aid.
Non-military aid, sorry. And he's tripling that aid, but he's saying that, look, you have got to take military measures.
Call off your hounds.
Call off your hounds.
Right, and otherwise I'll stare you down.
Now, it's a question that, whether the Pakistani army would accept it, whether the ISI in particular, not the entire Pakistani army, would accept it. But then that's the gamble that you have to take. Pakistan is the global focal point of terror in the world today. And you've got to do something to stabilize that country and make it democratic.